After an almost 30-hour journey and a little rest, it's time to start seeing what Berlin has to offer. We're still a bit jet-lagged though, so it will be a slow day. We're taking a leisurely but long walk from our hotel to the Cold War's most famous airport.
There's some of the old artwork on some of the old apartment buildings here in Berlin. A lady takes a picture of it, and we're headed. What's up, Tim?
I'm just looking at the sign on the building.
Yeah?
That you just...
What's it say?
Music and instrument.
Oh yeah, there's a music shop over there. Anyway, so we're gonna head down this way to Tempelhoffeld. You can see the old abandoned S-Bahn tracks here. And we're gonna go over, there's a modern track on the other side where the current S-Bahn goes over. Looks like they have some sort of sports field up here, like soccer or something.
Yep.
Little stadium. Golgotha Beer Garden.
Along the way we walk through this park where we find an old soccer stadium with a hidden beer garden. Eventually we make it to this monument honoring the men who flew supplies into a blockaded Berlin during the Cold War.
Okay, so Tim, we're here at Tempelhoffeld, which means Tempelhof Field, and that's the old air terminal over there. That this monument here was erected to honor the Americans and Allied planes that came in after World War II during the Cold War, during the Berlin airlift, and they brought the planes in here to Tempelhof with supplies for the Berliners that were blockaded by the Russians.
This effort was known as the Berlin Airlift and eventually broke the blockade enforced by the Soviets. The monument is located in what used to be Berlin's main airport. Closed since 2008, it's now pretty much abandoned.
Kind of eerie now, almost like a ghost town. There's a big airport just completely empty.
Behind the terminal, the airfield has been turned into one of the city's biggest parks.
Alright Tim, so this here is the old Berlin airport, okay? Tempelhof Airport, which used to be the main one. Now, as you can see, it's just a one really big park. Yep. And I think if we go over to those trees right over there, we're gonna find a beer garden.
Okay.
So let's go do it. Well, I guess they have baseball in Germany, or at least softball, because here's a softball field here in Tempelhof Park. And here's some new tennis courts over here on the right.
It's hot, so let's finish with some beer and currywurst.
There's some new trees planted over there, huh? Okay, one of the things Tim said he had to do while we're in Berlin is to have a currywurst. So here we go. Tim, try the currywurst. How do you like it?
Good.
What's it taste like?
Tastes like sausage with like curry sauce and...
Okay.
Oh, the red sauce is one.
I think it's mostly like ketchup and curry,
ketchup.
right?
Ketchup and
Yeah. Another thing Tim said he wanted to try was a Berliner, and even though the sign over there says they have Berliners, I ordered a Berliner, and she gave me that. And I said, wait a minute, that's not what I wanted. She said, you asked for a Berliner. And I said, but I meant the cake, the pastry. No, this is Berliner beer. That's what we meant by Berliner.
Oh.
So I said, okay. She goes, so she said, that's all right, don't worry, you'll like it better than the one you had before. So I said, okay. Another of our travel tips is, what's that, hun?
I asked for an extra little basket.
Okay, and what are you going to do with that basket?
I'm going to use it for Tim when he snacks or just, little things in the hotel.
Okay.
Basically for snacks for Tim.
So basically what we're saying is if you're somewhere and something comes like in a little bowl or a little platter like this, if you can, get an extra one, take it back to your hotel so you can have like a little plate or something so you can have snacks and use that as a plate. Cost you nothing.
Or you can slice fruit.
You can slice fruit and put it on there, yeah, and anything, pastries, and you have a little plate at your hotel without having to buy a plate or use a napkin. And again, it's free.
I'm Tim Music for The World on Wheels.